great way to start. Hi everyone, we'll be starting shortly. I'm getting everything set up, so please bear with me. Okay, that's all good. Up on there, I don't need these things anymore. All right, I think we're good to go. So, hi everyone, welcome to another stream of LA Noire. Today, we are going to find out more stuff about other killers. Probably been another death. We are in homicide. Every case is dying. But, yeah, we're going to see what else we can get done. I think we've got, like, maybe 1 or 2 cases left of the homicide desk. But, we shall see. And we'll see if we can stop the Black Dahlia. Or if it will be a forever uncompleted case. Is there anything else? I'll also see how many times I crash into things. Driving in this game is like driving 1940s, very difficult. But yeah, we'll see how much we can get done today and see how long we have to go for. I might be able to go longer because I had an early dinner because we had to. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. Hey, Rafatron. It's been a while. Special screen time. Speaking of investigating homicide. What, have you killed someone? I wish this game would just, like, automatically full screen when I do the thing. But I have to keep adding it. Why can't I skip? I'm waiting it to load before I go and check things. Right, let's have a little look-see. Going up on there, sound was being picked up. Need to refresh restream as usual. Alright, we're good to go. Resume! Studio Secretary Murder. The Broadway Hollywood. Alright, this is where that woman was walking around a train yard for some reason. Perfectly safe. Around this train yard while there's train.
promised we will look into it. Yes, I'm aware that it's an election year. Keep a hold of your hat, Counselor. Now is not the time to lose your nerve. It would appear that someone has hocked a rose gold wedding ring and matching engagement ring. Sound familiar?
Deirdre Muller.
Press the pawnbroker and see what you can find out. The address is 348 South Main Street. The Muller case goes before the grand jury next week, and the DA does not want any egg on his face. Then get out to the railroad depot on Santa Fe Avenue. We have another poor unfortunate found this morning beside a railroad line. 40-year-old white woman.
Right, Skipper.
I say we bust in there and find the goddamn.
Call him a skipper. He's not a fish. That's so mean.
My sister's always been lucky.
Another body. And Deirdre Muller's ring. The Emperor may soon have to come to terms with the fact that he's wearing no clothes.
What exactly did you get that book of riddles shoved up your ass, Phelps? Is that what your old man paid college tuition for?
I say we bust in there and find the goddamn evidence.
Yeah, let's just break into someone's home and take what we want. Right. Does it matter which one I go to? Let me just quickly check, because I don't want to end up locking one place next. Nope. Doesn't matter. Cool. It's just a brief look. The pawnbroker.
You've got to admit, this is looking odd.
Anyone could pawn a ring.
But if you take it along with all of the other indicators...
Cole, Hugo Moeller was identified by the school's groundkeeper. He's our guy.
Witnesses have fingered the wrong guy before.
He ran, for God's sakes.
And he always maintained he was set up.
But did we get the other guy? I'm pretty sure we got the child interester. Why are they talking as though we got the father? We let him go. Money to load on everything. We buy, sell, and trade.
How can I help you boys?
No, I am here to look at some things that were stolen.
Detectives Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. You have a rose
combine
gold
stolen
wedding
and
and
sold.
engagement ring?
David Bremner. Am I gonna get something for this pledge? Gave that bum money, now you guys are gonna leave me short.
How much did you give him?
$50?
Try another number.
20?
Try 10. Feel lucky you're getting it.
I have the rings right here.
Let's have a look-see. One.
What's this mark here?
Maker's mark. Usually traceable. That one came from Hartfield's Jewelry down on Broadway.
Thanks for the tip.
Okay. This one.
Does this mark mean anything?
22K.
Hallmark. Gives you an idea of the quality.
You got a 22 karat gold ring and you got it for $50? That's cheap.
What have you got on the guy who brought these in?
Goes by the name of Percy B. Shelley. Gave an address. 15 Poland Street, London, Tulare County.
Can you give us a description of the man who pawned these rings?
Not sure. Medium height, medium build, dark hair, I think. Sorry.
Such a generic,
He just had one of those
a
forgettable
generic
faces.
description for someone.
We'll be
That's
in touch,
everyone.
Mr. Bremner.
Can I take these rings? I guess not. Let me just make sure, because I don't want to end up leaving it. It's like, no, you should have taken the rings, you fool. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Let me just catch up on chats. Could be worse. They could be named Dead Man. Died Man? Oh, yeah, I guess. It's like immediately when he said London, I'm like, oh, okay then, sure. default locations. Usually it brings this up immediately if I don't have a location marked.
We have a problem.
We could have the local troopers check out the Tulare County address.
The address is bogus. Kirk is having fun with us. The guy who's been sending the Dahlia letters is also the guy who pawned these rings.
How do you figure that?
Percy Bysshe Shelley wrote the poem that came with the Dahlia letter. If the Dahlia letters are genuine, the man who killed Elizabeth Short may have also killed Deirdre Mullen.
And how do we prove that, Phelps? Skipper ain't gonna like this one bit.
I don't think
We're
anyone.
gonna have to rely on this guy tripping up on his own vanity.
Any Central Unit, 459 suspects to be taken into custody at the trolley station on
I'm
Lucas
going.
Avenue.
Out of my
Stand by
way.
for further.
Emergency! Great Ace Attorney when, like I said before, when I get it, which will probably be a while. I do not have the funds to buy such a game, or any game. Shortcut. I think they put a little bit more lights in here. Then again, it is the 1940s, they didn't care about the safety. I mean, cars in the 1940s are literal just blocks of metal. I don't even think they had airbags in this time. I'd have to look it up. How far out is this thing? Don't make me rush you up, man. Why did you drive in front of me?
Suspects to be taken into custody at the trolley station on Lucas Avenue. Stand by for further.
This is car 11 King. Go ahead with the further.
11 King, 2459 suspects sighted in the vicinity of the trolley station on Lucas Avenue between Court and Colton.
You should have iced
Thicker
those
than water.
folks. You leave no witnesses, you stay out of the
I'm not
post.
riding all the way to Santa Ana and then on to Cincinnati with you pissing in my
But
ear.
I'm tired of always being on the lam.
I don't have a choice. A stick-up charge is still a stick-up charge, and I ain't going back inside.
Her face.
You're both coming with me. Don't do anything stupid.
I have a gun. I will shoot you. Why did you say it when you were that far away? You could have gotten a lot closer before then. They did have a rudimentary floor. Okay.
Don't go to sleep on me. Get your back in close.
Oh, they were driving like a car from Greece.
Hit him. Clean this asshole off the road.
Stop. Oh, that was an instant turn. What the hell?
Hit him, Cole. Spit him out.
I am trying, but they are going like 120 miles per hour. Where I can only go 40.
Put your hands in the air.
It's like Simpsons hit and run. Yeah.
Car 11K calling KGPL.
Code 4 at the Lucas Avenue trolley station. The 459 suspects are in custody.
Roger, 11K. All units, code 4 on the 459 suspects at the Lucas Avenue trolley station.
Oh. Airbags were invented in 1919 first, and the first commercial use was in 1973, mandated in the US in 1998. 1998? That is very late. What the hell? Oh, we don't care if people die. You know, it's whatever. Hit them with our brick cars. So, yeah, they would have had... they probably didn't even have it then, because if it wasn't mandated until 1998, this is the 1940s. They didn't care if you died. Inventors began developing the concept of car airbags as early as the 1940s, but the first models didn't deploy fast enough, and it was hard to get buy-in automakers. It would take another 30 years for companies such as Ford and General Motors to offer airbags in some of their models. Wow. We used to have people who opposed to seatbelts. Is that really surprising? You'd be surprised. Like, even now some people don't want them, and then they die. And then like, why didn't I wear one? The first motor vehicles were heavy, solid, and difficult to control, making crashes commonplace. Exactly what I'm suffering from right now. They're making it real. The first 40 years of the 20th century produced a few safety measures that reduced the chances of accidents. 1903, wiper blades were developed and patented by Mary Anderson, a simple lever inside a car. 1911, rear view mirrors were used the first time in the opening Indianapolis 500 race. 1914, Hollywood actress and silent movie store invented the earliest turning indicators. 1920, Benjamin Katz invented the headrest to reduce the harm caused by whiplash. Nice. 1927, laminated glass or safety glass was used in windshields to prevent them from shattering on impact. Well, seeing as they shatter on impact in this game, it looks like they haven't. 1934, General Motors performed the first ever crash test. 1947, which I think is when this game takes place, the Tucker sedan was the first car with a padded dashboard, which aimed to reduce face and chest damage when hit on. Front on. Okay. And then 1949, the first ever crash test dummy was created. And then it was like 1950s, technology with the introduction of several features still used today, like the airbag and three-point belt system. Oh, was it like in the 1940s they had the one that was literally just across the waist? God. 1951, Walter Linderer created the airbag, which could be used by the driver or by contact to the car bumper. Or released, not used. Mercedes-Benz in 1952 invented the crumple zone concept, designed to absorb the force of the impact of the crash, which is why a lot of cars just crumple now when you hit things, rather than, staying as a brick. Because the problem is that if you make a very, very stiff vehicle and you hit something, all of the force has got to go somewhere, and if the car doesn't take it, the people inside take it. And whatever you hit takes it. So, there were higher chances of people dying. So yeah, we still got some time before they actually give like proper belts and stuff. But we're in about the years where they started making like padded dashboards and the first crash test dummy. Interesting. Okay, this is history for us. Great Ace Attorney is at the turn of the 20th century. Oh, okay. Cool. Right. Let's go. Actually, you drive.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
It's too far for me to drive. Also, mostly set in the car. Yeah, I know about that. I knew it was set in the car.
You boys ready? Follow me.
We should keep this development with the
I'm
rig
not driving.
under our hat until we speak with Captain.
We're all on the same team, Rusty.
Chain of command, Phelps. The skipper will decide who needs to know. You got it?
I get it, Rusty. I just don't like it. Hard, isn't it?
Yeah.
I look after all the rail depots.
What have you got?
All of
The
them?
Negro, Nelson Gaines, called it in. I came down here to make sure him and the other guy, Jameson, stuck around.
Jameson found the body?
Something like that. Guy makes me sick.
We'll talk to the coroner. Keep an eye on both of them.
Uh-oh. I don't like that he said it like that. It's either going to be highly racist or, very,
What have we got here?
White female, approximately 40 years of age, lipstick smudges on the face, but no writing, at least nothing legible. A blunt force trauma to the temple, nose, and eye regions. Ligature marks point to the probable cause of death being strangulation.
Any idea of the time of death?
From her temperature, after midnight would be my guess.
Okay. Not wearing shoes.
Smell?
Very good. There is the usual evacuation smell, but it appears she's been living rough for quite some time.
Very strong smell of alcohol.
She
Well, the autopsy will tell, but I would assume that she was inebriated.
Vagrancy. Southport police had another hurricane. Yeah, I saw that. Hope people are alright. I know it was kind of bad. I was watching the live stream of one of the guys that were like they were like covering the track of the storm and how strong it was getting. It got to like category 4, didn't it? Hey Aragorn, welcome.
Another missing ring.
Doing alright?
Certainly seems I've been swabbing a lot
everyone
of
doing?
bare fingers recently.
Who keeps stealing the
More
rings?
exact about the time of death?
No later than 2 a.m. The state the body was in, a 1 or 2 hour window is the best I can do.
Is there anything on the bottom? No, just the arm and face. Why evacuations were instructed by IDs? Yeah, I know. One of my friends told me about that. What we got? A letter. David Street, Dear Evelyn, I hope this letter finds you in a better way than when we last parted. Bitter words were exchanged. You had taken too much liquor. And we both know what that makes you become. But I am not writing to harass and accuse. I am writing to apologize. I was heartbroken seeing what you had become, my little girl, and what she is doing to herself. You are destroying your body and your soul with liquor, Evelyn.
I was trying to get her to come home.
And it is harder for me to watch than you imagine. But only God Almighty above us has the right to judge, and so I beg your forgiveness. I have been in contact with the sanitarium here in Connecticut on your behalf. They say your condition is an illness, Evelyn, and that it can be treated. You only need to check yourself in. It will not... Just write a whole frickin' novel, why don't you? At least I got put out of work.
We could go over to the lot and see what they know about her.
That's going to be difficult, Cole. Keystone Studio lot closed back in 41.
Oh. I mean, this also says it runs out on 1941, so... Trinity University, oh good. Okay, good. Alright, Aragorn, thanks for stopping by. Another bar.
Maybe someone at Mensch's will remember her.
Do you have any interesting investigations connections? I think you asked me before, and I think I said yes. It's a lot of stuff.
This is a chit for personal items, not booze. It's an angle worth investigating.
It's a liquor store. Did she sell this stuff to get money, or... Alright, let's speak to the guy. Let's speak to this one first.
Detective Phelps and Galloway, homicide. Can you tell me exactly what happened?
We were shutting cars over to the main line when I saw this man here lying on top of this woman. The woman wasn't moving and seemed to be in a bad way.
What time was this?
About 7:30 this morning, sir.
Thanks for your help. Have you given Patrolman Hart your details?
I have, sir.
Thank you. You can go now.
Most helpful. For this other guy.
Detective Phelps, LAPD homicide.
John Ferdinand Jameson.
We need you to answer some questions, John.
If you don't mind,
I prefer Ferdinand.
Don't push your luck, knucklehead.
What were you doing to the body, Ferdinand?
Are you sure you won't be upset?
Try me, Ferdinand.
I was kissing her.
Immediately.
Against the law?
Shut up.
There's no
Take
law
your
against
beating
it.
like a man.
Turn out your pockets, Ferdinand.
He's a necrophiliac.
Classic Carmine. Is this yours, Ferdinand?
No. I found it near her purse. I thought she could use some lipstick.
Rusty, stop! Don't hit him.
I mean, he already did, so, you know, I think he had his fill with punching at the moment. Doesn't want to touch this guy anymore. Interference of evidence.
You went through her purse?
It wasn't like she needed it. I took a look.
The faces and the way that they pose afterward, he's standing like a superhero. It's like, I looked inside the purse, yes, but she didn't need it anymore. Aha! It's like come on. Right, yeah, he's telling the truth. He's not doing anything weird, so yeah.
Did you take any money?
Wasn't any to take. I found her lipstick and her matchbook over on the mat. Not much else.
Discovery of victim's body.
You found the body?
Yes, I did. I work here. I was coming off shift and headed home.
Yeah, immediately. I don't trust that. Doubt.
Why didn't you report the body, Jameson? Do you know how this is going to look to a jury?
A jury? What gives? I could tell that she was dead. I came through here about midnight last night. She wasn't here then.
Let me belt him again.
You're under arrest, Jameson. We'll see how this plays out. Until then, you can think a little on how you'd like to be treated if you were found dead.
I'm telling you, it's not illegal. Me and some friends of mine...
Second punch.
Clyde, you get this sack of shit into a cell. I'll deal with him later.
Sure, Rusty.
All right, let's get this phone call.
Phelps, 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address on Levine's Liquor. Closest store to the Santa Fe Avenue rail yard, if possible.
Just a moment, Detective. Closest store would be the one at 939 South Hope Street.
Thanks.
All right. Levine's Liquor Store. Okay, so we have multiple places we can go to. As usual, I'm going to check, because I found that I have to keep checking these things, because it's always going to be like, oh, you should have gone here first. Too bad now. So the first one it says is Levine's Liquor. And it says it's okay. All right, fine. To the Levine Liquor.
I get the point. Reads that those goddamn Chinese want to sell the relief food that we're sending them?
Yeah. Yeah, I read about that.
These people are starving. They can't do that.
Want to sell the food to fund the civil war against the communists.
Really? Guess that's okay then.
Armies can't fight without food. You spend all your money on weapons, but you still have to have the will to fight. Fortunately, the Reds will win in China.
Watch your mouth. You know what you're saying?
The people of this country overthrew a king. You think the Chinese will balk at an emperor if they are starving?
KGPL to all units. Citizen reports man with a gun. Union and Rockwood Street. Union and Rockwood Street. Unit to handle code 2. Identify.
Actually, how far out is that? If it's too far, I might just skip it. Oh, God. Yeah, I'll skip that. No, thank you. Do that one later. I'd guess opioid, but wrong year. Yeah, it was. Out of my way! I have performed no accidents in this case so far. I am a good driver. Immediately crashes. Don't you love it when detectives avoid a lead because it's too far away? Yeah. They can handle it themselves. It's just a guy with a gun.
What can I do for you?
LAPD, Phelps and Galloway. We're making inquiries into the murder of Evelyn Summers.
Evelyn? She's dead?
You knew Evelyn Summers, Mr.
Robbins. Yes, I knew Evelyn. I was a good friend of her ex-husband. She kept some of her stuff here.
Can you show us, please?
Sure. Come this way.
Well, Gumshoe's not here right now. I'm the best you got.
You got some fine stock here, Mr. Robbins.
Please don't steal any.
You know, you let us take some for the road, this case might get solved a lot quicker.
He's joking, Mr. Robbins.
And then he's like, no, I'm not. What are we looking at here?
I'm guessing Evelyn hadn't held down a job for quite some time before she was killed.
It's like another plate you'd get in an office. Random bowling pin.
Rawlings Bowling Alley. Maybe Evelyn did something other than drink in her spare time.
I'd take Detective Bad over you? Wow.
I know that place, corner of 9th and Grand. A lot of cops bowl there on Tuesday nights.
When exactly did Evelyn work in the pictures?
A few years ago. She worked in legal copyrights for music.
Oh. Okay. Broken mirror. A book.
Evelyn was reading Aristotle?
Evelyn wasn't stupid. The only stupid thing about her was her need to drink.
Well then.
And she was borrowing books from Grosvenor McCaffrey. She wasn't always such a loner.
Random people. There's another picture. Is that her mother? Her sister? Where'd the guy go? All right. Contact with the victim.
We're trying to account for Evelyn's movements yesterday.
She came by in the morning.
A social visit? To pick up some of her things?
She had a couple of bucks and bought a quart of rye.
Yeah, it seems to be telling the truth. Nothing really weird about his movements or anything.
Any idea where the money came from?
She didn't mention it. But she did say the booze was a present for a boy. She said they had been fighting and she had to make it up to him.
A relationship with Victor.
Were you and Evelyn close, Mr. Robbins?
Not many people will be sad she's gone.
That doesn't really answer the question.
I'll be one of the few.
Okay, that did. I'll take. She never just tell her, you're lying. You hated her. You killed her when she took you under your wing or something.
We got the impression that Evelyn had been sleeping rough of late.
It became difficult for me to have her staying here. Her mother was trying to get her back on the straight and narrow. She's old now. And to be honest, you have to have a good reason to want to get back on.
Okay. Knowledge of McCaffrey.
Do you know a friend of Evelyn's by the name of McCaffrey?
Not personally.
Well, he's a bit awkward about that. Yeah, he's like looking away, trying to think. Like, I don't know nothing.
We're struggling for leads, Robbins. Did she know McCaffrey?
She idolized him. From what I gather, the feeling was far from mutual. He seems to peddle a revolutionary stance, fixing the ills of society.
Okay.
You could see how it would appeal to down-and-outs like Evelyn.
Thanks for your help, Mr. Robbins.
No problem. Hey, I'd like to make arrangements for the funeral. You think I could get in touch with Evelyn's mother?
Put in a call to the watch commander at Central Station, Mr. Robbins. He'll be trying to reach the next of kin.
Thanks. Get the guy, huh?
I'll try.
Evelyn never hurt anybody.
She's like the only person she hurt was herself. To the next place, which I believe is the bar or the rolling bowling alley. Which one? It says I can go to the Menches bar. Fine. It actually specifically says, make sure you go to the bar before the bowling alley. Okay, well, I guess I'm going to the bar. Right, so Menches bar. Whoa! You should learn how to drive. Holy cow.
Drink, fellas.
Phelps, Galloway, homicide. We need to ask you some questions concerning Evelyn Summers.
I'm Walter Mensch. Evelyn Summers, what is it now?
You knew Evelyn?
As well as I wanted to know Evelyn. She's a pain in the ass, always coming in here, cadging drinks, never had any money. She was in just a couple of nights ago.
Did she ever tell you where she was staying?
I don't know. I think she was living rough. She had that kind of stunk about her.
Who did she drink with?
A bunch of these guys. Ask around.
Okay. This guy is the first one.
What's your name?
Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Mind if I ask you some questions, Mr.
Hey,
McCaffrey?
I'm just a starving writer, detective. What do you want to ask about?
Evelyn Summers, and why she was found beaten and strangled in the rail depot on Santa Fe.
Okay. I see your point.
How well did you know her?
I can't say that I knew her. It was more like I was aware of her.
Oh god, you're one of those types. She was around and I knew she was there, but she wasn't enough for me. I just gave her what she needed so she'd leave me alone.
Do you have a criminal record, Mr. McCaffrey?
Nothing serious.
Yes, you do.
I've had a few skirmishes.
I immediately
You want to save me some time, or do you want me to look up your file?
Industrial disputes, strikes, workers' rights, that kind of thing.
A regular fifth columnist. Nice to meet you, comrade.
You say you barely knew Evelyn?
Yes, that is correct.
That is a lie, because you gave her a book.
You're lying, McCaffrey. You looked down your nose at Evelyn, but you knew her, and you have some idea of what happened.
I hope you're holding aces. I'm telling you again, I barely knew the woman.
The book.
Why would you lend her your book on metaphysics if you only knew her in passing? It was more than that. A Renaissance man like yourself, lending his books to his acolytes.
She hounded me about that goddamn book, and then she lifts it from my apartment and lies to my face that she didn't take it, as if she could even comprehend any of it. I saw her go into a hotel with Tiernan last night.
Who?
They had booze in a paper bag. He's your man.
Thank you for the information, Mr. McCaffrey.
2 of 2 correct. Wait. Okay. Okay, that's fine. All right, and now we got to go to a bowling alley. Woo! I'm like briefly reading this thing, and it says you'll get a call, but ignore it. What about you? Did you know her?
You a friend of Evelyn Summers?
Who's asking?
Very cute. You know who's asking.
I know my rights. You don't have any. Answer the question. Evelyn mooches for drinks. I don't have any time for that.
Was that so hard?
Keep writing me, copper.
I'll keep writing you, all right. Make it so that you're raw.
Car 11K, Car 11 King, come in. Car 11K, Car 11 King, KGPL.
11 King.
A message from Captain Donnelly. Return to Central Code 2.
11 King, in or out?
No, I'm not. I'm going somewhere else first.
Let's not keep the man waiting, Phelps.
I am keeping the man waiting. I'm going to the bowling alley, and you can't stop me.
Hey!
Out of my way. Oh, wow, it is really right nearly next to it. Bowling's bowling. Place of the bowling world.
Hello, Rusty. 2 on your usual lane?
Why is there a nurse working?
I'm Detective Phelps. Homicide.
You must be new. What's your shoe size?
We're conducting an investigation, ma'am. Do you know the name Evelyn Summers?
Sounds like I should. Oh, maybe it could be Jimmy's friend.
Jimmy?
James Tiernan.
Ooh.
He's a pin setter. One day he introduced me to a lady after work. It stuck in my mind because she was much older, too old for him.
Where can we find Jimmy, Florence?
He'll be hopping around the lanes toward the back.
Thanks, ma'am. Let's go get him.
Oh, is that him? He's already running. Get back here.
This is a tasty burger.
Tiernan! LAPD!
God damn it. Please get in the car. Why is there a destroyed wall next to it?
There!
Sure, I'll take the sports car.
What are you waiting for? Get after him!
We might go faster if we weren't carrying the extra weight. These are flashy cars to be parked outside a bowling alley.
The lanes attract a fast-living individual with money to burn.
Or a middle-aged individual with the need to feel virile.
Keep it steady and I'll try to bust his tires! Hit him, Cole! Spin him out!
Tower. Tire, whatever.
Another runner. At least we've got a suspect.
Why do they always run?
I'm sure we've got the wrong person in more than one of these homicides, but they always seem to lam it.
Man, your theories are not airtight by any means. Hit him! Clean this asshole off the road. That, the end of that. About fucking time.
Stop. Okay, I guess I'll go to the other side. Stop.
Show me your hands.
Use excessive force. Stop resisting! Ugh. I guess we're not going to speak to him here. I guess we'll speak to him back at the station. Come on.
TI reminds you a great job awaits you in the United States
I guess
Army.
to the police station then.
Now at your nearest US Army
I seriously thought it'd be like, why did you run? But instead we just immediately put him into a car. Okay. Well, that's a weird place. It's covered in rocks and leaves. Fun fact, Gumshoe Gun makes guns. Doesn't he say that in the games? I thought he did as well. I don't think he might carry one, but I don't think he uses it. He just shouts at people. It was your fault.
Hey, come on! Slow and steady, come on!
Oh, I guess I'm going down the stairs. Guess I'm going down the stairs this time.
Whoa there!
Do I tell you how to drive?
Sorry! My partner isn't the greatest driver in the world!
Yeah, I'm thinking of moving up to a 45. I want to put him down to 1 round.
The captain is downstairs with Ray Pinker and Carruthers.
Oh, okay. Guess I've got some more letters to read.
She was 13 if she was a day.
Technical services.
Don't need this?
What's this about, Captain?
Ray and Mal have some concerns over the Henry and Muller cases, which I don't want aired outside of this room.
The evidence is solid, Captain.
I agree, Rusty. It's just that corpses keep piling up.
Copycats.
I've been banging the same drum. But the notes and the lipstick messages.
Evelyn Summers, Cartel Classic Carmine. Each woman, same brand, same color.
Teresa Terrelson didn't have a lipstick message.
Technically, you're right, Rusty. She didn't have any lipstick, but she did have a message. We found it beneath her dress, scraped with a sharp stick.
What did it say?
You sure you want to know?
Ray?
As far as we can be sure, it said cunt BD.
That's one way of looking at it.
Looking at what?
Cunt is all about access, Phelps. You're married, so yours is mortgaged. Some of us like to pay by installments. This guy doesn't like to pay at all.
Why are you so angry, Mal?
Because I just had to fire one of my assistants. He was a friend of Jameson's. God knows what he might have been up to.
Captain, we have good leads in the Summers case, but it's up to you to decide how we proceed.
Keep this under your hat for now. And to follow up on Evelyn Summers, I want daily reports.
This all happens in one day. I want daily reports on a thing that happens in one day. Okay, boss.
We got our orders. Back to the Summers case. Get an address for McCaffrey. He'll have blown the bar. I'll meet you outside.
Right.
That's the cop from the newspaper.
That's the cop.
Stripped off me at the grand jury.
Operator, message for KGPL.
We can actually see the numbers on the side for the different stations.
Putting you through
Or
now.
departments.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address for a Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Grosvenor McCaffrey. Apartment 6, 126 Yale Street between Ord and Alpine.
Thank you.
Guess we're going to check out McCaffrey's apartment.
I want to make homicide. I mean, you know you've made it if you got that death.
Why is it so quiet? So weird.
Let me pose a question. Depends. What you got to do with morals?
Let me make sure. Yeah, it literally just says make the call, and that's it. Do that.
Would it bother you to put the wrong person away?
Depends.
On what?
On whether anyone except the poor son of a bitch in the slammer ever found out.
Wow. If the guy's innocent, as long as he isn't found out, I don't care.
KGPL to all units. Citizen reports man with a gun. Union and Rockwood Street. Union and Rockwood Street. Unit to handle code 2. Identify.
Fine, I'm over this one. It's a weird road. It's not even layered.
KGPL to all units. Citizen reports man with a gun. Union and Rockwood Street. Union and Rockwood Street. Unit to handle code 2. Identify.
God damn it! I said cough it up! I'm not gonna say it again. Say kaya! That's it, old man. I've had enough of your gibberish.
Ow. Wait, stop. Yeah, he's dead.
Give it up! LAPD!
A robbery suspect.
Hurry! You can still catch him.
There he is. Stop.
Be careful. He looks dangerous.
Give him one for me.
Oh, come on. It's not that high of a wall. I was hoping to try and stop him, but he kept going around corners, so I couldn't aim my gun at him. Yeah, he's dead. I'm sad about it. Whatever. I hope you have a knock down. It could be accessed. Yes, I know.
You can drive.
Oh, yeah. I'm now in the gold rank. Caffrey's apartment. 4:08 p.m. Is it on apartment 6?
McCaffrey is in apartment 6.
Is 6 on this level or on a higher level? It's 3 on a higher level. Probably just the next floor. Are you reading a guide? Sort of. I'm more reading just seeing where I can actually go to, because there are times where it's like if you go to one place, you can't go to the other place now, or it will just like end the case. I had that before in another case. It just ended and I couldn't go check out the other area. So I'm trying to keep track of where things are so then I don't get automatically finish the stuff. 6 is on the left. That is 5. This is 6.
Doesn't look like anybody's home.
Yep, it's my home now. The last bastion, eh?
Probably nothing.
He's got something in his fridge. It's an evil fridge. We know he's the culprit now. Hello. Take long before you are healed, but you can come home, and I have put your things back into your old room with a lock on the door for your privacy, and you can come and go as you please. I will care for you, and you can return to your normal life. I know your address has changed, so I cannot be sure this letter will find you, but I pray that it does, and that you consider what I have said. I love you very much, and I pray every night that you are safe, and that one day you will knock on my door, and the rift between us will be mended. With love and understanding, your mother, Augusta Summers.
Torn from the letter we found beside the body. At the very least, I'd say it ties McCaffrey to the scene.
Yeah. And why would he have a half-torn letter here? There's probably something else. Is it a book? Fundamentals of critical
good
theory.
to me.
Oh, look! A lug wrench.
He said he was at home. He said he didn't know her. And we have the book.
Let's see Carruthers argue his way out of this one.
Wait, but there was
Is
a
that
shirt.
you, Grosvenor? Who are you guys? What are you doing in here?
We're from the LAPD, ma'am. Do you know where we might find McCaffrey?
I'm his neighbor. Is he in trouble?
Look, lady, we need to find him, and in a hurry. Are you going to give me trouble?
He has a pigeon coop up on the roof.
Pigeon coop?
He spends his mornings up there when he's been drinking.
How do we get up there?
Down the hall and up the stairs.
Drunk and in command of a carrier pigeon. Surely we can write him up for that. A citation, at least.
Bloody shirt. Right, up we go. Time to get this guy. And then he's probably going to run, because, you know, they all run. The roof is this way? Yeah, there it is. Hi there.
Grosvenor McCaffrey! Running on a hangover, McCaffrey?
Throwing a pigeon
down
at
and
me.
we'll talk.
I'll go get our wheels.
Get back here! I'm right behind you! I wish I had my gun out and then I could train it on him and stop him.
You a runner, McCaffrey?
Lock him
Hey,
up
fight
and
the
throw
good
away
fight.
the key.
Stop!
Shoot the plate! Hurry! You can still catch him!
Oh, if only I had my own cannon bird and I could throw mine at you. Oh my god, it's like you speed up the moment I
Give it
can't
up,
get anywhere.
LAPD!
Get back here, you son of a bitch!
You're under arrest on suspicion of murdering Evelyn Summers.
Just knock him out, sure.
We need to get downtown and wrap this thing up. It's got to be McCaffrey. Unless Tiernan set him up. I don't think that asshole Jameson. Now, whoever was that
How do you know that McCaffrey didn't do the dog?
We have a list of over 200 suspects. His name was never on it.
If you think the list is exhaustive, Rusty, who am I to argue?
Listen, let's just work easy.
Sorry, you were saying? Continue, Rusty?
Listen, let's just work the case at hand, shall we? Then we can sit down and put all the puzzle pieces together at a later date.
I'll hold you to that.
KGPL to any unit. A citizen reports suspicious activity 111 South Alameda. Stand by for any Sentry unit.
I have to say, Rusty's probably the least likable out of the whole lot. Like, there are times where it's like, oh yeah, actually not like what I say, you know. And then there are other times where it's like, no, I'm 100% what I say. It's just, you know, sometimes I have the rare moments of being human. I'm just lazy. I don't care who gets caught. As long as it's over and I can go home and get drunk.
KGPL to any unit. A citizen reports suspicious activity 111 South Alameda. Stand by for further.
Canned fish. What's going on here then?
LAPD, stop what you're doing.
Ah, shit.
Oh, okay, I guess I'm going to fish tonight.
Up for some of the rough stuff, are you?
What's your beef with this guy, Phelps?
Get knocked out.
Hey, watch the suit.
You're going.
I ain't going nowhere, you are. Get knocked out. Ugh. No, my hat! Sorry, partner, I'm gonna have to go on my own. Oh, come on, you could have used that as a ramp. Stop! God, this car sucks at turning. Oh. There's Russell. I got you.
Give it up, LAPD.
Frank Morgan? Yeah, look, it was Harry's idea to boost the truck full of fishes, not mine. I was in the bar late talking and we...
Save it. You two idiots can say hello to Adrian for me.
Oh, God damn it.
Frank Morgan. Guess it, yeah, he was from another case, wasn't he? He was the guy that made the funny faces like, no, I didn't do anything. He disappeared. And then now we're finding doing this. No good luck for him. How far out are we? Gun? Oh, that's where the guy was murdered. Man. Rusty, you drive.
You're behind the wheel.
Yeah, there we go. 11:26 p.m.
You sure you can make it stick with one of these suspects, gentlemen?
It's either McCaffrey or Tiernan, sir. I think Jameson is an aberration.
All right. I'll deal with that degraded lunatic myself. He's got some fearful retribution coming. Tiernan isn't one, McCaffrey isn't two. I want a confession from one of them.
Got it.
Don't fail me, young fellas.
I haven't failed you yet. You don't need to threaten me. And then he vanished like a
thinking of moving up
ghost.
to a 45.
He was never here. Right. Is there a lock depending on who I go to first? No, it doesn't seem like it. All right. I guess I have to do it in specific order. I guess I'll go speak to this Tiernan guy. And he's in one.
Stop him with one round.
Hello there.
Why did you run, Tiernan?
I was the last one to see Evelyn that night. I knew you would think it was me.
It's such a baby face. Relationship with the victim.
Can you describe your relationship with Evelyn?
I barely knew Evelyn.
That is a lie. Let me have a look at my things just in case. With Hotel with Tiernan late last night. And there's also, I can't believe we don't have the freaking the old lady's statement, because she says, yeah, he introduced me to this young lady last time. Okay, oh, not young lady. She was older than him. Okay, lie.
Keep lying to me and I'll have you charged and in front of a grand jury before your feet touch the ground.
How can you possibly prove Evelyn and I were more than friends?
Well, Mr. Babyface.
McCaffrey gave you up, Tiernan. He says he saw you go into your hotel with Evelyn.
I met Evelyn at the public library. We would read for a while and then go for a drink. Last night, we went back to my hotel room and had some more to drink. I must have passed out. I woke up and she was gone.
What time was this?
Around midnight, maybe later.
And there's no one who can confirm this?
No, there isn't. I knew you wouldn't believe me.
Okay, victim's book.
Aristotle's Metaphysics, the book that belonged to McCaffrey.
McCaffrey saw her looking at it once and laughed in her face.
And you're saying Evelyn stole it?
She wanted something of his.
He doesn't seem to be lying. I'm pausing it because it's always doing a whole thing. Is like if you wait too long, you might skip the thing. But at the same time, we know that he's not just going to be the case. Oh, she stole it. I don't think we have any evidence to show him on, so it might be best to do doubt. Sure.
We either hang this on you or McCaffrey. You better give us something.
Well, McCaffrey's been in trouble with the law before. I mean, he always makes out it was some kind of labor dispute, but, you know, I'm not so sure.
He's such a baby. James Tiernan.
You and Evelyn were drinking together last night, and she had no other place to stay.
I don't know what happened last night. I don't remember.
Yeah, you're hiding something with that. Time of death. After midnight. Missing effects. Liquor purchase. It's either gonna be the liquor purchase or it might be the book. I'm gonna go with the liquor purchase as the thing that we need to present. So lie.
You're lying, Tiernan. You'd been fighting with her. You fought and...
I'm not lying! She got up and left! That was it!
Calm down, man.
She left, but she came back. She bought you a quart of whiskey to make it up to you. She told the liquor store owner. You're in deep trouble, buddy.
She said she loved me. She wanted to care for me. But she would never stop talking about McCaffrey. McCaffrey was a writer, and McCaffrey was a hero. McCaffrey cared for the little guy.
Did you kill her, Tiernan?
I might as well have. I kicked her out. She had nowhere to go.
Access to murder weapon.
Do you own a car, Tiernan?
No, I don't.
Have access to a lug wrench?
We use a lot of them to clear jams in the pin setting machines.
Yeah, very suspicious. I'm gonna doubt this. I don't think I have anything to pin anything on that. But...
Coroner's report says that Evelyn was killed with a wrench. I think you did it and then planted the evidence at McCaffrey's apartment for us to find.
We went to his apartment. McCaffrey was up on the roof. Evelyn stole the book. McCaffrey went crazy when he found out. He said he would put her out of her misery. He can be very cruel.
I won't charge you yet because I want to speak to the other guy first. So let's leave. You're a kid, Solo. Let's go take.
Evelyn was missing a ring from her right hand.
That's strange. She always wore it. Big black circular disc with a white E in the middle.
It sounds like a typewriter.
It was made from an old typewriter key.
Well, there you go.
Present from the prop department at her old movie studio.
We're going to talk to McCaffrey. You need to think about what you've told us, Tiernan. You're not in the clear.
All right, it's interview room 2.
Where's the phone?
Which is this way? Yeah, there it is.
The main reason Santa's so jolly is because he knows.
You ready
all
to
the
answer
bad
some
guys.
questions?
You think I have all the answers?
Well, seeing as
People
you're
who run
being
from
such a
the
slime
police
ball.
usually have something to hide.
Touché, detective. Let's see where this takes us.
I hate this guy. He's just so slimy, and I hate him, and I want him. I don't like him. All right, let's give it a try.
Evelyn died sometime around midnight. Remind me, where were you?
I was at home, writing. I'm working on a manuscript.
Uh-huh. I think... Let me read that again. Around midnight, where were you? I was at home writing, making a manuscript. I mean, we could prove that's wrong, because he has the torn letter. I mean, otherwise, how would he get that?
You're lying, McCaffrey. You were out at the rail yard.
And what do you have that proves I was there?
The thing that was out in the open, on your table. I can find it.
How about half of Augusta Summers' last correspondence with her daughter?
What are you talking about?
After you were done beating Evelyn, you searched her and found her mother's letter. That old lady's anguish amused you.
I know nothing about a letter or Evelyn's goddamn mother.
So what was it doing on your writing desk?
I don't know, but if I didn't put it there, somebody else did. Try exercising your powers of deduction on that.
I don't know why, but I feel like he's telling the truth there. Because usually when you present evidence with people in this one, they're like, okay, fine, I did take it, but I didn't kill the person. This one, he's like, no, I have no idea what the hell you're talking about.
We found the lug wrench that Evelyn was battered with in your apartment, and the note from her mother, and your blood-stained clothing. We have you cold, McCaffrey.
You think if I could be bothered to murder Evelyn Summers, I would be stupid enough to leave the evidence in my apartment?
His fucking face. He's like, ooh, yeah, well, you know, I do this thing. Well, obviously it's a lie.
I don't believe you, Grosvenor. The evidence says that you killed her.
You can prove that I wanted to kill Evelyn?
I mean, Tiernan did say that he was kind of cruel. Tiernan testifies to threats of violence against victim made by Grosvenor McCaffrey. Yeah, pretty much.
Tiernan is prepared to testify that you threatened Evelyn's life in his presence.
Self-preservation. That's understandable. Okay, I'll level with you. Tiernan killed Evelyn. He came to me for help. I listened to him, and he explained why he did it.
Tiernan went to you for help. You expect me to buy that?
That's how it went down. I told him he made a terrible mistake, but he would be throwing his life away if he went to the cops. I took his things and told him I would dispose of them.
But you didn't.
Speak to Tiernan. He'll give it up.
Oh, okay, I guess I'm getting up.
I don't want no part of it. If Captain finds out, we're dead.
Why is it telling me to use this?
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Give me all the
I
answers.
need the jacket on a Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Just a moment, Detective. McCaffrey was formerly under surveillance
This is a different
by the
woman.
Red Squad. Convictions for petty theft. Dishonorable discharge from the Army during training at Syracuse. Assault on a local woman. Says he almost beat the woman to death.
Thanks, ma'am.
Caffrey's a criminal record. Well, that's weird. Why is it differently voiced there? Oh, it says once again, speak to them both, but go speak to James first. Fine. This is jerking me back and forth, this thing.
You spoken to McCaffrey? I can go? It's all been cleared up?
Not quite. We have one more question we need to ask, James. Then I think we will be done.
Sure. Go ahead.
He calmed down very fast. I could go home. Is it, okay, yeah, sure.
So Evelyn passed out, and you walked out. What happened next?
I woke up in the morning. Very hungover. I thought Evelyn would have come back.
I know you're lying, James. You went out looking for her. Tell me what really happened.
I don't know what you're talking about. How can you say I wasn't in that hotel room?
The other guy just told us that you came to him. Yeah, McCaffrey's at a second accusation. Testifies to Tiernan confessing and asking for help disposing of evidence.
You wound up at McCaffrey's. You were still incredibly drunk. You passed out on his floor. It's time to tell me what really happened.
McCaffrey woke me up the next morning, and he showed me the lug wrench and the letter and the box, and he said I came in with him last night. He said that I killed Evelyn. And then it was all over the radio, and that he would protect me. And I don't know, Detective, for the life of me, I can't remember a goddamn thing. And I was angry with her. Really angry. I could have done it. Was it me?
I do not think it's this guy. Purely because it's like, it doesn't make sense. He wasn't wearing a suit, he's not wearing a hat, he doesn't look as clean cut as the other guy did. Granted, he probably just he might have a change of clothes, but just something about it doesn't make me think it's this guy. Because the guy, if he says what he says is true, then that means that the McCaffrey was like, hey, so yeah, you came in, you killed someone, it's your fault, here's the stuff to prove it, I can help protect you, just don't tell anyone. That sounds very weird. Military service.
You were in the war?
Yes, I was. Seeing the things that I saw, it changes a man. I came back here determined to change things. All I wanted was a pen and an opportunity to speak out.
You told us before that you had only minor run-ins with the police. You didn't mention petty theft.
I've never been in trouble for violence. That's the salient point here, isn't it?
No. You were.
You're lying, McCaffrey. You have a history of violence towards women.
How do you turn a couple parking tickets and a petty theft misdemeanor into an assault charge?
Why are you trying to hide this? We are literally the police force. We have access to your criminal record. We would know this. Previously charged with petty theft, assault, and discharge from the military.
We know all about you and your dishonorable discharge. Beating some poor woman near to death in Syracuse. You've never been in combat, McCaffrey. Your whole life is a fraud.
She was a goddamn peasant whore. She tried to steal from my wallet. I could have fought for this country. I could have.
You beat her because she stole from you. Because she tried to outsmart you.
The ignorant audacity of the bitch. What is a man supposed to do? Sit there and take it?
Not try to murder them.
How is a man supposed to call himself a man?
And Evelyn Summers, a poor, drunken nobody, stole your book.
And she got what was coming to her.
Look at his face. I'm gonna kill you if you don't charge me now. It's quite obvious that he is the most likely suspect. Now, there's a slight thing here. He might not be the one that actually killed her, but it's the one that's the most highly probable. Because, again, there have been times in these other cases where it's like, actually, it seems kind of weird that this stuff is just out in the open, and the window's wide open. Anyone could just go through the window and put the stuff here. But we don't know, so that's the thing. So, I think for the best option, it's just for this guy, because it's clearly more him.
Grosvenor McCaffrey, I'm charging you with the murder of Evelyn Summers. She was a sad lady who never hurt anyone except herself.
That's what I said.
I hope God finds a way to forgive you.
Congratulations, boys. You bagged the fine catch. Another red to boot. Grand. Now, I want you to put this business about a repeat offender out of your mind. This McCaffrey creature shows no remorse, and neither will the grand jury. You would have to walk a long mile to find a better candidate for an unmarked plot at a prison graveyard.
Well, I guess we'll find out in the next case. I'm so angry. Was that Ben Shapiro? Maybe. 17 out of 17, 15 out of 15. That's a lot of vehicle damage. I still got 5 stars, though. Grosvenor McCaffrey can write a tell-all memoir from his cell on death row. Yeah. All flashbacks.
We have lost most of Shaughnessy and Dunn squad. The gunny is dead, first platoon is in worse shape. That medic is either crazy or the bravest man alive.
Then we rally with the first and try for the Nambus.
It's sheer to the left. To the right, it goes right through a pass with 2 Nambus and enfilade.
Mate,
we can lose everyone.
Lieutenant, get back off this fucking bridge. They'll start walking the mortars back to their own positions. We only have minutes. I'm in charge here, Sergeant. Get your men off the bridge, Lieutenant. What's your unit, Sergeant? We don't have time for this, Lieutenant. What's your unit, Sergeant? I company 22nd Marines, Lieutenant, and we just saved your ass by fording the river. My orders are to reconnoiter the... I think that point is now moot. You have 10 men left. My orders are to save what's left. Move out!
Well then. The Quartermoon murders. Who's dying this time?
Well done, lads. You did well with the Summers case. But we have a problem. The examiner received a new letter today.
Do you mind if I take a look, Ray?
Go right ahead. They've both been rinsed in gasoline like the previous letters, so I can't lift a print.
Alright. I need to go do something very quick, so please bear with me as I do so. I'll be gone for like a few minutes at best, so I'll be right back. Hi everyone. Sorry for the wait. I had to go use the bathroom. Essentially. There you go. If only I was an idol, I could say I was having an idol meeting to make it safe for everyone. But no, I had to go to a toilet.
Olive oil comes from olive.
Anyway.
No one else but the killer knew about this message.
Ooh, cunt PD, find me where I hid myself. I can say that because I'm British. British people say that all the time. Not as much as the Australians, but yeah. The poetic works of Percy by Shelley.
To suffer woes, which hope thinks infinite. To forgive wrongs darker than death or night.
To defy power which seems omnipotent, to love and bear, to hope till hope creates. From its own wreck the thing it contemplates, neither to change nor falter nor repent. This, like thy glory, Titan, is to be good, great and joyous, beautiful and free. This is alone life, joy, empire and victory.
Another snippet from the Shelley poem.
Looking in wonder up to heaven, while yet the music pealed along, I hid myself within a fountain in the public square, where I lay like the reflex of the moon, seen in a wave under green moons.
If the note is from the Dahlia maniac, he definitely also killed Teresa Terrell.
Mal and I agree.
But where does that leave us? If this is the Dahlia killer, and he is responsible for the Tarrelson murder, not to mention the Muller
Hang
case.
on a moment, Skipper.
Let me finish, Rusty. We have 5 birds in hand and none in the bush. The department will not survive a scandal if we have to let them all go without catching a fiend first. Your careers will be over for a start, gentlemen.
Looking in wonder.
Ah, fuck it. I knew this run was too good to be true.
I hid myself within a fountain in the public square.
You like that stuff? What is it supposed to mean?
It's supposed to... Forget what it's supposed to... What does he want it
Where are you going with this, Cole?
He's obviously taunting us. He believes he's far more intelligent than we are.
Okay, it's some kind of story, right? A guy that God hates, chains him up.
It's an allegory, Rusty.
A what? Story with 2 meanings. A symbolic meaning. But that's what he wants us to think.
Could he be using it literally? Within a fountain in a public square? Could it be that easy?
Can somebody tell me what the fuck is going on?
The fountain in Pershing Square. Come on, we have a clue. Captain, thanks, Ray.
Be careful, Phelps. This is his game you're playing now.
Yeah. We're gonna go check out a fountain.
I used to be indecisive. Now I'm not so
Do they mean the flower? Maybe.
I think his name is Phelps. I read about him in the newspaper.
Out of my way.
Yeah, the bum took a swipe at me. Put him down with my saddle.
To the fountain. Rusty, come on. Oh, it's so hard for you to go at a slightly faster speed than walking, isn't it? You don't need
all
my
those
insurance.
cases, Rusty. What have I been telling you all along?
You gotta get this guy.
I know. Enough women have died.
Yeah, and it's our asses on the line too, Phelps. You heard what the
Rusty.
captain said.
Rusty.
The department is not gonna take responsibility for all those bad convictions.
Success is a double-edged sword.
Let's just get this sick pervert and have it done with.
If I remember correctly, they didn't actually find actual Black Dahlia killer. Like, they still don't know who did it. It was like the modern day not Grim Reaper, Jack the Ripper.
This guy's kind of screwed.
Rather you than me, Phelps.
Oh, I'm going up. No. Surprised this
You know
isn't
the
wet.
local hobos use that as a retreat.
There is a cave, all overgrown with trailing, odorous plants which curtain out the day. Where next?
And paved with veined emerald, and fountain leaps in the midst with a breaking sound. From its curved roof and mountains frozen tears like snow or silver, along diamond spires, hang downward raining forth a doubtful light. Looks like a ticket.
Elizabeth Short. Betty Short. Black Dahlia.
Yeah. They do mean the flower for the dahlia, yes.
Elizabeth Short's social security card.
Jesus Christ.
That's not all. There's another stanza from Shelley.
Can you work it out? Got a city map? See if you can work out where he's taking us. I don't like this freak leading us around by the nose.
Poem refers to landmarks around the city. Locations. There is a cave, all overgrown with trailing odorous plants, which curtain out the day with leaves and flowers and paved with veined emerald. When the fountain leaps in the midst with awakening sound. On its curved roof the mountain flows in tears like snow, or silver or long diamond spires. Could that be like a chandelier? Because long diamond spires doesn't make much sense. There isn't any snow, but silver. And when it says diamond spires, I'm thinking like the what they call the tassels or whatever they're called, the things that hang down from chandeliers. Oh, I do? Oh, whoops. Let me just get rid of that. Not there anymore. Thank you. That was my mistake. But I don't know any places that would have something like a chandelier in it. Ugh. Oh, whoops, one button. But it says that it's also landmarks. Can I mark landmarks on the map? Pacific Rail Bus Terminal, 1905. I don't think it's that. Merger. Bertram Grosvenor? Okay. Mosaic Pyramid. It's not really Light of Learning. It's not really what I'm looking for. Angelic Flights. Nope. Imagine if you didn't have these locations found, you would be kind of screwed. I don't think I've found everything yet. Ah! Chandelier. Distinctive twin Gothic towers of the Hall of Records rise above a domed skylight with some 50 feet across. The glasswork depicts a mountain cave overgrown with plants and wildflowers and a waterfall chandelier. That's it.
I survived the war for this. Wow.
See, I can use my brain sometimes. Rusty, come on.
Him. It's really him. Fucking killed the Dahlia. Can you believe this? He's leading us.
It's his game, Rusty. He may want someone to catch him, but he's extremely dangerous. I doubt if he will give up easily.
Suits me down to the fucking ground. We clip this fuck and we get citation. What a day to be a cop. Pencil pushing Parker won't be able to shove me aside after this.
All units enter the shooting. 943 South Broadway at Levi's Liquor Store. 943 South Broadway.
I was there before.
Levi's Liquor Store. Any unit to handle code 2, identify.
I heard that as idiots to handle code 2. Oh, just the location. Bradbury something. Talia can wait. He's not going anywhere. Don't just stop.
All units enter the shooting. 943.
Why do they keep doing that?
Liquor store. 943 South Broadway, Lee Vibes Liquor Store. Any unit to handle code 2.
You saw what happened? I warned him about that cannon under the counter. He took a shot at a couple of stick-up men. He missed. They didn't.
Where are they now?
They ran across the street and into the parking lot. That's where I lost sight of them.
All right. Could have been. They're not his. Oh, they're still here, I guess.
We gotta turn ourselves in.
Use your head, Wilt. The cops ain't exactly going to be grateful. And there's our records to think about. Shut up. I think I hear something coming.
Hands behind your head. What? Well, give me front.
Oh, I thought I got you. I gave you like 3 headshots. I guess he got stopped by the boxes. They were too tough for him. Woo! Johnny on the spot. Respond to 20 street crimes. Yeah. I want to go this way.
Cole, come on!
Not my fault. Really. Yes, just cut me off like that. Wow, this is Nixon. What about that guy? Wall of records. Why does it look so boring on the outside? It's just brown. And I can see something on top of it.
Can I help you, sir?
Yes, you can.
Detectives, LAPD. This is very important, sir. How do we get to the top of the chandelier?
You what?
Have a little faith, pal. We're in a real hurry.
Head up to the top floor. There's an access panel and a ladder in the maintenance room.
What is that on the table? Any badge? 1 of 20. There's these that you have to collect? I didn't know that. Los Angeles. Doesn't say who it's for. Nice. How would the guy being able to get up here, and not be seen?
go.
I'm going out there, Rusty.
Better you than me. Be careful. Could be a trap.
That was easy. The watch.
Deirdre Muller's missing watch.
Why put it here? I guess just to say that they did it. That's just a real picture of a watch. Face on there. And the letter. The temple's high.
The temple's high of man's ear and eye, roofed over sculptures and poesy. Where have I seen that?
The murmurings of the unsealed springs were signs bedewed with dado lights. Uh-oh.
Jesus Christ, hold it off that goddamn thing. Find a rope, Rusty. There isn't time. See if you can swing that thing from side to side.
Whoa, hope you know what's beneath this.
Jump for it.
Whee! Those wires must have been freaking weak or something if they snapped that quick.
That was too close.
Yeah, well, the higher you climb, the further you fall.
Let's get out of here.
Another Dahlia clue?
No. A yellow gold wristwatch.
The Mulder dame.
Yes. And a scrap of the poem.
Another location.
If I can work it out.
Okay. Let me look at that clue again. The temple's high of man's ear and eye. Ear and eye. Roofed over sculpture and poesy, from the murmurings of the unsealed springs where science bedews his Daedalus. Something to do with Daedalus? What with Los Angeles was founded. Site chosen by missionary father Juan Crespi. Interior Scarlet Victorian court with cage elevators, marble staircases, and ornate ironworks by the futuristic writings of Edward Bellamy. I don't think so. World's shortest railroad. Angel's Flight. No. In Egypt, create his high temple-like library. It's roofed over a mosaic pillar. A hand stands at the apex. I don't think it's that. There was no ear and eye on that. Square. Not that. RKO seated nearly 3,000. No. More than 3,000 extras. Not. As hospital for invalids, the center was renamed with Good Samaritan donated funding a property in large quarters. Do I have any more? I do not. I might not have the location discovered, which is great. Because none of these fit. Nothing about eyes or ears. Nothing about Daedalus or Daedal wings. I mean, maybe the like Angel's Flight, because that's about wings, but no, the thing didn't update, so I assume that's not it. Public library. Let's try that. Oh. Okay, I guess that was the one.
I'm allergic to dogs, Vinny.
I'm just going to take all the cards here just to see which ones I do and don't have.
Where are they?
Plymouth Special Deluxe 6. This is a fancy car. This is like something a mafia guy would drive. Ooh, this car has the door opens the other way. A Voisin C7. Chevrolet civilian van. This is a Chevrolet? It looks awful. Chevrolet Fleetmaster 2DR. That means two-door. These cars down here as well.
Take him now.
I know, Rusty, that you really want to get in this car, but you're not going to get in that one. Alright, let's get back in that car that I like the look of. Back down this way. Oh, it just vanished. Fine, I'll take this car.
Especially when we move into our new apartment.
We'll have a year to go on this one.
Our lease expired Friday. I canceled it this morning. Amos is ramping off the
We
apartment.
keep some mementos from all his victims.
This guy needs to be taken out of circulation.
He takes pleasure in stringing us along, demonstrating how much smarter he is.
You can enjoy it while it lasts. Got you now, genius. Coming for you. Breathe, now. Breathe, damn it.
I am breathing. He was just in the way.
I know, but even if we don't win, we get $1,000 Amos collected for the rest of the tickets.
I gave the landlord a $1,200 bonus for using me. Now I'm at $200 and I got no place to live.
Sounds like pretty poor business to me. Why do you make such deals?
Just go easy, Phelps.
You think of some of the deals that Amos has, we might be able to live as nicely as he does. He's been living at the Billboard Hotel for a year.
Look out, where's my slippers?
What are you going to do?
When we get to that phone, I'll shoot it down.
Lights are on. Open your eyes.
Go. Here's the phone. I know it's going to ring. I want to be right ready when it does. Hello.
Excuse me.
Yes, this is the correct place then, if we're going to come here. Oh, it shows the thing. Oh, it shows on there an ear and an eye. It didn't describe that. Guess I'm going up the pipe.
I'm pulling rank here, Cole. I'm not hauling myself up there. Go get him, Tiger.
Alright, then.
You'd slow me down anyway, old timer.
What are they doing? Making this or like putting it at home? This way? Yep, that way. Go. And press left. I'll lose my hat forever. How high will I have to go? Oh, if I fall off this, I'll die. Left, right, right. Oh, come on. I didn't lean that far.
Sometimes a step backwards is a step in the right direction.
What does that mean? Oh, things got broken. And another. Homer Milton. Oh, there's something. Of course it's one of these.
Our Lady of Guadalupe, ripped from Antonia's necklace.
What's this letter say? Oh, this is a long one.
Round which death laughed, sepulchred emblems of dead destruction, ruin within ruin.
The wrecks beside of many of city of
treasure
Christ.
hunt.
The population which the earth grew over was mortal but not human. See they lie, their monstrous works and uncouth skeletons. Their statues, homes, and fanes, prodigious shapes huddled in grey annihilation, split, jammed in the hard black deep. The way that this is describing it makes it says like, was mortal but not human. My immediate thought is dinosaurs. Monstrous works and uncouth skeletons. Dinosaur skeletons. A pit. Tar pit, maybe? But I don't know if there are any tar pits here. I've never seen one.
What is it this time?
The religious medal from the Maldonado case.
The Dahlia, Moeller, Maldonado. When this gets out...
We still have to find the guy, Rusty.
Another poem. Well, you must have some idea, right? Come on, Phelps. We're on a roll here. Don't let me down.
Jeez, man, just put all the pressure on me. Why don't you do something? You figure it out.
I think his name is Phelps. I read about him in the paper.
Okay, I guess I'll go the long way around then.
Grown men playing at being boys.
See him? Saw his picture in the paper. Worked that case with the lady cut up like a dahlia. Are you drunk, mister?
Okay, so is there anything that I have discovered that says something about dinosaurs? No. Torrance set. Why is this showing up? I mean, I guess we'll head that way.
Pistol back and mama, lay that pistol down. Oh, I sit
I drew up closer for you, Rusty, so get in.
We're gonna catch hell for this. Banging up innocent men.
The newspapers will crucify the guy. They won't have time to wonder about our mistakes. We'll be okay, Rusty, as long as we catch the guy.
I hope you're right, Cole. Be famous if we make this case.
Yeah, too bad it didn't actually happen, though. Which one is this one? Bowling Lane robbery. I didn't do this one. I don't know why it was showing
Hit the
red.
sidewalk, all of you! The place is closed for business, you hear? Oh shit! We got cops! Benny, get your nose out of that goddamn head!
LAPD, you've got nowhere to go.
What? That wasn't a citizen. He had a gun. What are you talking about? Unless I hit the girl behind him, but she seemed to be fine. Just because I wanted the shotgun to go and kill me.
Hear the most heard on the air.
I have to go to the map, not that. Do it again.
And the songs most played on automatic coin machines are right here.
This is Rawlings. Okay, I thought it was like someone else.
Benny, get your nose out of that gun!
Got him right in the face. Yeah, shoot off the plane then.
LAPD! We got nowhere to go!
Right.
I see you back there.
Jake! Mikey! Oh, Jesus. Fuck the money! I'm gone!
God damn it, get after him, Cole.
It's not too late to give yourself up.
Oh, come on.
Now, are we gonna make a bargain or what?
Put the weapon down now.
What? He must have moved at the same moment I'm shot. Oh, come on, the whole thing?
In musical films. And now, you hear him on KTI. Big Joe Turner.
Let's try this again.
Benny, get your nose out of that gun!
Right. God damn it, get after him, Cole.
It's not too late to give yourself up.
I have holes inside me.
Holy Toledo!
Great response there, guy. Holy tortellini.
11K calling KGPL. We're code 4 on the 211 at Rawlings Bowling Alley.
All units, code 4 at Rawlings Bowling Alley at the intersection of 9th and Grand, code 4.
21 out of 40. This didn't really point me in the way of some dinosaurs, but it was definitely there. RKO Theater. Nothing about dinosaurs. Can I tell on the map where that might be? That's the pill station. Police station. That kind of looks like a pit, maybe? I mean, I guess I could go there. I'm like specifically looking for holes or something in the shape of a dinosaur, I guess. All right, let's go.
And you can rest assured knowing that Alico gasoline is the power that propels more police cars and fire engines than any other gasoline. Drive into your Alico station now and then spend your end of the road.
Oh, I'm back in my normal car.
An experience that motorists trust. A smoother ride with no engine run. Alico brand gasoline and Alico brand motor oil. At your local Alico service station.
Yeah, once we finish this case, we'll probably stop for today. We're a bit not unusual because whenever I usually do after sleep, it's already been telling us. Go a little bit longer. Out of my way. There's some oil. Counts. geography. I don't think that's important.
Just break.
Weird looking place this is. There's just a sign that says K. Is that there? Whoa!
Watch where you're driving, you
Completely
maniac.
destroyed both of our cars. Hey, whoops.
Great. How are we gonna look getting around in this thing, Cole?
It's just an international D series. I think these two cars are the same, but I'll check the other one just in case. Plus, this one is red. It's the same car.
You are listening to Duke Ellington on KTI.
Is there a museum? Maybe, but I haven't seen one. This is the one time where it's like, you should have explored the game, then you would find out where these locations are. It's like, the game's not free roam, it's literally giving you case after case of things happening. So moments where I can just, you know, explore rather than not having a case going at the same time, that would be great.
Of dead destruction, ruin within ruin, ruined skeletons, jammed in the hard, black deep.
Yeah? I don't get it.
The tar pits, Rusty. All those remains they found there, of course our guys attracted to it.
Let's hope he got stuck in them.
Oh! I guess it wasn't the big circle. Where is it? Oh, it was not far off. I mean, I guess I could leave this here so I can have a look at it later, because it's a big circle. For all I know, it's probably like a freaking, like, baseball stadium. or something. So why did they put LA right next to tar pits? Why did they build near tar pits? Doesn't seem like the safe thing to do. You will get out of my way.
Goddamn drunk drivers.
So I was right on
Watch
the top.
it, will you?
Bits were found later. But regardless, they still built around them after the fact. It's like, oh yeah, sure, we'll keep building. Relocate the entire city.
Phelps, thanks for your trouble.
I'm not going to press it down for. As long as I want. Oh, I went past that. That's the museum, isn't it? drive into the tar pit. Here we are. Why did they put a bridge inside the tar pit that's under the water or the tar? E. Why do they have to be like a traumatic
These
thing
are my
there? Put
best
by
shoes, fellas.
mammoths and elephants.
I'll leave you to it.
Very funny.
I can't leave without the hat on. Move quickly between safe platforms.
Gotta move on, Cole. Those boards are sinking. You want to end up like the other fossils?
Going as fast as I can, Rusty.
Gangway snakes around, Phelps. Can you see it through the car?
Just about.
Steady.
How you doing out there?
I'd be doing better if you were the one trying to get across this thing.
So is tar just like really thick oil? Or is it something else? It wouldn't make sense that it's all like dead dinosaurs, because this would have had to kill the dinosaurs.
Fall in now, Phelps.
That's at the forefront of my thinking.
Super viscous or sticky oil. Okay.
Steady.
I wonder if it's good for cooking or drinking. Probably not. Oh, a shoe.
One of Teresa Terrelson's shoes.
Cars started to build up as they fossilized. Oh, okay. Wouldn't recommend cooking.
A sphere which is as many thousand spheres. Okay, where to now?
From the other opening in the wood rushes with loud and whirlwind harmony, a sphere which is as many thousand spheres, solid as crystal, yet through all its mass flow as though empty space, music and light. Theater, maybe? Globe. He's going to the Daily Planet. Superman is the killer. No, it doesn't look like anything you drink. I'm just, listening to it.
What is it?
An open-toed white shoe and another stanza from Apollo.
I really thought that hobo bum did the Terrelson broad.
Confessions from the insane aren't the most credible evidence, Rusty.
Is this thing over?
It's all part of his power over us, making us run around all over the city for the crumbs he's leaving us.
So if we keep this up, we can find the guy?
It'd suffocate you. Yeah, most likely. I mean, I'm a strong person. I can drink tar. I'll be fine. Dies immediately.
Friends.
Okay, so do we have any discovered locations that may be about a globe? Oh, there's a globe right there. And it has many spheres inside it. The museum kept fine art while the Rose Garden hid wonders such as a sphere within a sphere celestial model or an armillary sphere. It's literally next door.
What is the secret soap that the most lovely Hollywood stars use to preserve daintiness? Pandora brand toilet soap, the complexion soap, gentle white.
The complexion
So
soap.
this guy looks out for women in bars who've had too much to drink.
Who are emotionally disturbed.
Need a shoulder to cry on, he plies them with booze.
Probably offers them a lift home.
Then beats their brains out and strangles them. Could be any schmo hanging out in the bar.
No, not anyone. He displays the bodies, leaves us messages. For all the violence, it's very controlled behavior.
Pandora lathers twice as fast, even in the hardest water.
You could stand on it if the surf tension was a bit higher. Oh, it's that thick. Okay. That water was going at a lower frame rate than everything else. Is it really that loud?
On it goes. When do you think we'll reach the
This
end
way
of
to
this thing?
maze.
Hey, there's such a thing as soap, you know.
What?
That's the guy. I heard he's an honest cop.
Orchid's water. Yeah. God, I can hear it without even being inside the maze yet.
You ever been in here, Galloway?
No. I have no intention of going in. I heard that thing's tricky. I'm gonna wait here and have a quiet smoke. Think about hidden meetings.
It's like he's given up halfway through and just making us do all the work. Alright, time to find the maze. What people say is like you stick to the left-hand wall and follow it, but it's all lies. Now I'm going to prove its lies by sticking to the left-hand wall. Whoa. I keep getting turned around. The camera is just so wonky in this small area. See, I told you it wouldn't work. Oh, this is the one from the person.
Once belonging to Celine Axford Henry.
The one that looks like trying to be an aviator or something.
Thrones, altars, judgment seats, and prisons. No, it couldn't be.
Wherein and besides which by wretched men were born scepters, tiaras, swords and chains, and tomes of reasoned wrong, glozed on by ignorance, were like those monstrous and barbaric shapes, the ghosts of no more remembered fame, which from their unworn obelisks look forth. Police station. Either that or a judge's house. The courts. There we go.
See? That was easy.
I found Celine Henry's ring.
How far does this thing go? How did we not catch this nut job?
You kept trying to make the cases just end. It's not my fault, it's yours.
Coppers solved a big case.
Come on, Rusty, get in the car. I'm just imagining the other people at the station are just like,
You are listening to
where,
an American
where's
sensory
Cole
broadcasting
and Rusty?
station.
They've been gone for a
KTI,
while. We haven't heard
Los
back from them. Are they
Angeles.
all right? I don't know.
A cigarette.
No, it's not the Wilshire. Okay, then. Good Samaritan Hospital. Flights. Bradbury Building. Terminal. RKO. Tolerance. All the records.
Better.
Not Central. I don't know where the judge's house or the courthouse would be. Why do I keep calling it the judge's house? It's not a thing. Let's go to the judge's home. Wait, what? I don't have this place discovered. Why is this showing up on the map? Okay. Vehicle. But now I've got to check the question marks because they might actually be locations now. Hidden vehicle, hidden vehicle, hidden vehicle, hidden vehicle. Vehicle, vehicle, and vehicle. This could go anywhere. I'm not really sure where to go for this. Although, oops, I pressed the wrong button. Y. There we go. Intolerance. Great Wall of Babylon set was built with D.W. Griffith's silent epic Intolerance. More than 3,000 extras paraded past the altar and thrown beneath 8 giant plaster elephants. It's the only thing I've really got, to be honest. See if it does it. It is. Okay. Mind that. I was overthinking it.
He's leaving us this trail of evidence.
Why? Vanity. He wants to see if there's anyone out there smart enough to catch him.
He leaves us evidence, but every location is a trap.
He's testing us, physically and mentally, to see whether we are worthy of him.
The Titan guy, who had the stoush with God.
Very good. You thinking about reading some Shelley?
All that egghead stuff? Nah, I'm sticking to the funny papers and the forum guy. You sleep better.
Saying the greatest is when he's like £10. I do not have £10 at the moment, I'm sorry. There's always like Patreon or tips if you want to do it that, if you want to, you know, put something that way. I'm just joking. No, don't do it if you can't. Oh,
We survived this. It's going to be
Look what you've
miracle.
done now, Ruffertron. Tried? Oh, did it not go through? Did it say like a message or something? I didn't even know you tried that. I'm sorry. We literally chased a guy through here. Couldn't find a donation.
There's a throne up there.
Okay, 1 second. I need to check. Right. Pause. Thank you. Right, go to YouTube or Twitch. Tips are there, and tips are there. Yeah, they should be there. I can see them. It's at the bottom of the thing where it says tips. Ugh. Ow. Like if you actually press the tips image, it should take you to the thing. Minimize that, or get rid of that. Back to the game. Right, so we need to get... Where is it? Up there. If I remember correctly, there was a ladder or something nearby. Stairs. Those work too. What was this game? I was like, what the hell? Uh-oh.
Jesus, now look what you did. Hang on, Cole. I'll get you off of there.
Stop. Go back, go back, go back. It wasn't my fault, Rusty. It just collapsed. Woo!
You gotta make it to the next platform. Get that thing as close as you can, then jump.
Everything we go to, we destroy. Just think, we went through this place and we were having a shootout and we didn't even see this here? Did the Patreon. Oh, well, thanks. Thanks a lot. I will check that after this, I think. The Patreon, I forgot. Is there an item there? Oh, there is. I barely saw it.
Typewriter ring. Evelyn Summers.
Literally the person that just did. So I guess you did give it.
Place he calls home. End of the line.
Remit the anguish of that lighted stare. Close those wan lips. Let that thorn-wounded brow. Stream not with blood, it mingles with thy tears. Fix those tortured orbs in peace and death. So thy sick throes shake not that crucifix. So those pale fingers play not with thy gore. O horrible, thy name I will not speak. It hath become a curse. I see, the wise, the mild, the lofty, and the just, whom the slaves hate for being like to thee. Some hundred by foul lies from their heart's home, an early chosen, late lamented home. Some hunted by foul lies from their heart's home. Anguish of what? Of that lighted stare. Wan lips. Lighted could mean like eyes that have seen the light or something. Those wan lips. Wan is like pale kind of thing. Thorn wounded brow. Is he talking about Jesus? He might be. He might be. Uh-oh. Oh, great. Now the whole thing's collapsing.
No! Come on! No! I thought the whole thing was gonna come crashing down on us.
Almost did.
I thought so too. He murdered Evelyn Summers, Rusty. The last trophy was her ring.
You find another piece of the poem?
Yes. The last piece.
You sure, Cole?
Let's find out.
Okay, so most likely is that place that I don't even have discovered, but for some reason is on the map. Where is it? Here it is. I don't know why it's showing up. The Christ Crown of Thorns was a Gothic revival masterpiece, but fell into disrepair after a tree collapsed the roof in the storm of September 1939. A work of lead light rises above the abandoned altar depicting the crucifixion and a weeping virgin. This is the place. I guess because it might not be a
calm down.
A location until like this case.
Might see this as a cry for help.
God's sake, Phelps. I'm not trying to justify this.
Hear me out, Rusty. This guy has been successfully slaughtering women in this town for half a year, maybe longer. He researches who he kills, and then plants evidence so that we always have someone to go at. If he hadn't sent the letters in the poem, he could have gone on forever. We would have been none the wiser. We would have 4 executed men on our conscience and have been happy about it. Why else is he doing this?
The new face of the department, Phelps. Modern cop. Tries to understand why the perp does what he does. Me? I just drop the hammer down on low lives. Friends are roach and really don't worry about what he's feeling. He's just grinding with the pavement.
Light emitting diode. Yes, it is. I don't think they invented LEDs yet at this point. They have, is it radon? Or neon lights and stuff? Something like that. But they have neon signs, but I don't know if they have proper neon. Yeah. Right. Hey! Wait! This is the place where they have the same things. You can see it. This is what was used to pry open the window of that Antonia lady. Well then. That's one thing for this. $1962. Okay. Who lit the candles?
Reminds me of my days as an altar boy.
There's a light coming from the house.
Nothing hasty, gentlemen. Keep your hands where
the
I can
bartender.
see them, or I'll be forced to redecorate the stucco with your entrails.
We're from the LAPD, sir. I'm gonna tell you only once to lower your weapon.
The LAPD, you say? Is it really possible you could have found me after all this time? How interesting.
Put down the gun, shitbird. Last warning.
This boorish ignoramus could never have found me. It was you, wasn't it? Do you remember me, detective?
The temp bartender.
Yes, you found me. You know what I'm capable of, and yet you walk in here like lambs dressed for the slaughter.
We'll see about that.
Whoa, you missed. That sounded like he blew something.
Where did he go?
Down the tunnel?
You can't let the son of a bitch get away.
The house, Rusty. There must be another entrance into the house.
Wait, he lifted that by himself. How come we can't?
LAPD, give yourself up.
Of course this place has got creepy vibes about it. Whoa. There's a bathtub of blood.
You realize this must have been a place, Rusty.
There's the lug wrench.
If we could bring him in alive, there's enough physical evidence for an airtight case.
You heard him, Cole. He's fucking nuts. What are the chances of hauling him out of here alive?
No. Oh, it was somewhere there.
I hate to think what he's done with this thing.
Light just coming out of his chest. He probably attached the thing to his chest. At least I hope he does, unless he's like an angel. He just has lights coming out of his eyes.
Medical experience, maybe. At least some working knowledge of biology. He's cruel and he's methodical.
Inspector Gadget, yeah. And he's holding it now. Statue?
It's the basis for all his riddles. Prometheus defied the cruel gods. This guy thinks he's doing the same thing.
Defying gods can be hazardous to your health.
It's a good thing none of them are here.
We're going down there?
It literally just says kill Garrett Mason. Don't capture him, just kill him.
I'll go. Call for backup and keep an eye out above ground and see where this thing comes out.
You're an interesting man, detective. Why the police? You're obviously overqualified.
Reinforcements are on the way. Cease and desist.
Damn it.
Do I get a sense you're looking for personal redemption? Do you think we have something in common?
Oh, come on, I'll shoot you in the hand. Move.
Surrender now, or I will use deadly force.
Are you acquainted with slaughter?
Liking it.
Are you comfortable out of the lighthouse? Are you comfortable?
Ceasefire immediately.
Where'd he go? Gotcha. Woo. Oh, just waddles in.
Where's the press, Cap? I think Phelps and I should get a medal for this. This has got to be the case of the year, right? The case of the century when you think about it.
Are you finished?
Yes, Skipper.
Good. Because there won't be any press briefings or commendations.
What are you talking about? We got the werewolf, the guy who killed the Dahlia, killed all the other broads.
You got no one. Mason was a ghost.
Can you at least tell us why, Captain?
Mason is the half-brother of one of the most highly elected officials in this country.
How high?
Beyond the moon for mere mortals like us, Rusty.
Of course.
There'll be no more mention of him. The city owes you both. But there'll be no mileage in ever bringing this up again.
What's going to happen to the suspects in the cases, Captain? I won't be a part of that.
A bit of missing evidence at the grand jury. A procedural error here, a mistake there. They'll all be quietly let go. The DA knows how we'll have to play it.
That's it?
I'm afraid it is. And I have some news for you, Phelps. No more rooting around in the entrails of cadavers and corpses for you. The head of Vice has asked the chief for you. I'm reluctant to see you go to the glory boards of advice, but my hands are tied. Go home to that lovely wife of yours. Celebrate your promotion.
I don't know, that seems like a step down. Going from murder to vice. Of course, it's like it's a governor's son or half-sibling or something that just gets scot-free from murder. Because it'd be a bad light otherwise. Oh, I got 4 stars. Great. Case of the Black Dahlia remains open. The truth lost to all but a handful of men. So I'm guessing this is their way of trying to keep it close to real-world stuff, because the Dahlia was never found. And this one, they're trying to have it so then he was found, but because he was tied to someone of a high position, they ended up burying the fact that they got him, because otherwise it would put that guy in a bad light, which is so fucking obvious, but at the same time so pointless, because he died. It doesn't matter. That guy ends up not being a governor in the end because he ends up dying or something in the future. I don't know. He's not alive now. So annoying because it's so true. Anyway, we're finished with the homicide. Let's have a look at the next one and then we'll stop.
Breathe out, kid. You'll go purple.
I'm scared, Sarge.
Everybody's scared, kid.
Anyone who says he isn't is a damn liar. How many times have you been in combat, Sarge?
I was with Raider Battalion on Peleliu my first time.
Was it bad?
It's always bad.
Will this be bad?
As bad as it gets, kid. But you stick by the Marine next to you and he will stick by you.
So, some of the guys, they aren't very friendly, Sarge.
They've lost a lot of their friends in the last couple of days, kid. They think if they don't get to know you that they won't have to grieve for you if you get killed. They're wrong. It doesn't work that way. Don't worry. No Marine in this company will let you down.
Oh, so even in this one. Black Caesar. Or Caesars. Try and tell you what to say.
Phelps, welcome to Vice. This is your new partner, Roy Earl. Take a seat. A special request was made to transfer you to Ad Vice. We need a man with your kind of starch on this desk, son. We have 2 dead Negroes found in an apartment this morning on Yucca Street. Number 6358, apartment 5.
We got better things to be doing than wasting our time on 2 dead junkies.
Did I ask your opinion, detective? 2 men dead on U.S. Army issue morphine. That makes it an Ad Vice case. Beat it!
Yes, sir.
Might have to be with this guy.
You and the lieutenant have some history?
You could say that. We used to be partners. So, you're working with the big boys now, Cole?
I guess so, Roy. I thought homicide was the primo assignment.
That may be the case. I asked for you personally, Phelps. I had to pull a few strings to get you over to Ad Vice. How does it feel?
The lieutenant seems to think I'm doing okay.
Okay? Don't get humble on me, Phelps. You're doing great. You're the department pinup boy. War hero and crime fighter. What a combination.
I can assure you I'm no war hero, detective.
All right. That is where we will stop, and we can pick this up next week. Made some good progress. We're on the next desk, and we got some things to do. Got a new partner, got a new case. Get to see all that next time. I feel like they say it because they couldn't get away with using the other word. And Rafferton, I think they have used the other word. I'm pretty sure they have, but they might not also. They kind of have to try and use the sayings of the time because that was just how it was back then. It was just kind of par for the course. I get that it's not what it is in modern times. We don't kind of do that. So, you know, it's probably jarring to people that see that kind of thing, but at the same time, it's like you can't really hide it, and you shouldn't really. You shouldn't be like, oh, we never said that. It was always good times. No one was bad. It's like, no, things were bad. Lying to it just makes it so then it seems as though you were always pure and nothing went wrong, which is the wrong way of portraying history. But, yeah, anyway, that's it for today. So thank you all for joining today. I hope everyone enjoyed. I'm enjoying playing LA Noire. I'm enjoying playing System Shock. Both of them are great games in their own way, and I'm enjoying both. But I shall pick this up on Wednesday next week. I'll also be back next week, Tuesday, with System Shock, so look forward to that. But until next time, as usual, like, follow, subscribe, do the bell notifications so you know when I next stream. If you help support me, links to Patreon and tips below in the description or below the video if you're watching from Twitch. Do that bell notifications so you know when I get streamed again. What? Anyway, and if you like what I do, wait, I already said all this. Go Patreon tips. If you do become a patron, you get your name added to the patron list here, where I give you a shout out in every stream like I do with Hiroru Kuni and the Swordmaster 37. I thank you for the continued support, and I greatly appreciate you. And we go around crashing into cars, trying to figure out who the Black Dahlia is, and then ending up finding out that we can't tell anyone anyway. So, yeah. But that's it for today. Thank you all for watching. Y'all take care. Have a nice rest of the day. Have a nice weekend. And until next time, y'all have a good one. Until then, bye everyone. Bye-bye.